coalescence with him. He doesn't have any ability.
Then how?
Let's see if you can overcome that mystery!
This is it!
I didn't use coalescence, and yet Makoto was able to enter the mystery labyrinth. So, Makoto used coalescence on me? He has the same...
That's right. You got it. I use coal. We should turn off the alarm before we celebrate our reunion. Here. Lend me a hand. I said, lend me a hand. That was when you allowed me to activate coal.
But why are you able to use it?
That's where you're mistaken.
Huh?
Coalescence is the forte.
Number one. What do you mean? If it's not Shinigami's power, then how... Shinigami? What?
I can't say.
Promised?
What's wrong? It's the end for you if you can't figure this out. I will end you!
Watch out!
Why am I able to use number one's forte? Why would Shinigami hide that from me? Wait, could it be? Is this related to my lost memories? That must mean my true identity is... The perfect homunculus was based on the DNA of the WDO's number one. Therefore, you must be the homunculus of number one Makoto Kagutsuchi! That's... So you finally reached the conclusion? Behold, you are number one from the WDO. And I'm number one of the world detective... That's why I can also use your coalescence. Even this solution blade was a... But on the video feed, number one... That was a double. You're the one who put him there. Throughout the history of the WDO, those who become number one have rarely shown they all had many enemies, making it problematic to be seen. It's standard protocol for directors, and that old man was your double. Wait, what about me being a detective in training? Chief Yako said he investigated my background.
But a detective in training? That's you. Looks like you've been working toward being a detective. You may...
It's true that there is a trainee detective by the name of Yuma Kokohead. It's also a fact that he was summoned to the Amaterasu Express. Then, you swapped places with the person named Yuma. It seems he also came to Kanai Ward. I'm sure you've met with him several... So... Then the real Yuma Koko... Was the man who kept running from me? That's correct. You are number one of the WDO. He's quit his job as a detective and opened up a food stand in Kanai Ward. He's the real trainee detective, Yuma Cocohead. You concealed your true identity, and you knew you'd lose your memories signing the pact with Shinigami. Even though your face isn't known, your cover could be blown. That's why you disguised yourself as the trainee. And of course, you ensured that's how he switched places. That's just my theory, and our minds work the same way after all. However, I'm sure he didn't expect you to come to. He arrived late on the original 5th car heading to Kanai Ward. Though a trainee, he's still a detective. He must have been wondering what happened after your agreement. But because of his promise to number one, he couldn't tell anyone about the situation. So all he could do was watch from afar. Is that why he always fled when he saw me? He must have been relieved seeing you get along with the other detectives. So he decided to make a living in this town using the special talents listed on his profile.
I reviewed your profile in the WDO records, and it turns out you have a phenomenal...
Inability?
Your record claims that you're a great cook! Would you...
That's the truth. You realized... Are you really shocked? Naturally, I knew at first sight because you and I have the same... I'd hoped for a more heartfelt moment when I found... But that wasn't the case. I suppose that's because I knew you were a threat to... If you knew, why didn't you do something about it? Why let us just roam? As I said, you were useful to me until Yomi was dealt with. But more importantly, I'm waiting to confront you here within the...
What do you mean?
I wish for you to vanish forever.
Huh?
If you vanish into the mystery labyrinth, which completes my perfect crime. Just like how you... Perfect crime. With the original gone, I will become the real... I will become both the CEO of Amaterasu Corporation, and I'll be invincible! That was your goal all along. Exactly. I'll let you enter both the restricted area. Using coalescence to come here was part of my plan. All so I can kill you!
You think you can take over the world or something? I swear every final boss...
Oh, not at all. With the WDO under my control, there would be no need for any... The mystery of Kanai Ward will forever remain. I only have one: to protect the citizens of this city. I'll do anything to accomplish that. And your death is to this city. If you expose the truth, many people will suffer. No matter how hard you try to destroy this peaceful world, homunculi may not be human, but they have the... I won't let anyone take that away!
Sorry, but your plan isn't gonna work. I won't let you kill Master in this labyrinth. The real one won't just stand by, no matter what the Master?
If this is the truth, maybe...
What?
If what he said is true, you're finally starting to... You are a threat. Trying to
What are you saying?
You discarded your pride as a detective and made a pact with a death god. You are dangerous. That's why I must defeat you.
He's wrong, Master. You don't need to listen to...
I've reaped the souls of men. I told myself their sacrifices were necessary, but by that lot, if I disappeared, it would be which means it's my turn. I should be
Wait, Master, remember what you promised! You said you'd never...
That's right! But I saw the truth! And now that I do, if I expose the truth about the city and tell... What will happen to Kurumi?
That doesn't matter! We're in the middle of solving...
It does matter! This is their problem! I may be an outsider, but will the Yuchi go after them again? Is there any way for them to live with... When I think about what's best... Yes, that's the correct decision. Doing that will allow the people of Kanai... wanted to help someone. Help people. Which means I have to remain here for the good of everyone I love.
Master, you idiot! You want to sacrifice yourself? Don't just go deciding that on your own! I'm not going to let you! You're shouldering everything alone and have lost sight of who you are. That makes you no better than him! You're not alone. You've got a kind, teasing, needy, adorable...
I didn't ask for this. I don't...
You may not remember, but I do! You needed me. I'll never forget the words of the old you, Master. I haven't seen a human in a while. Everyone's scared of me, so I've been stuck in the WDO library for as long as I can remember. So, you really want to form a pact with me? You don't look like you're in trouble or anything.
Let's just say I'm dealing with some special circumstances, and I need your help.
Oh, you want me that badly,
Where I'm going, the truth is suppressed, even when the mystery is solved. That's why I need you.
You really depend. I may be cute, but I'm still a death god, you know. You gotta pay a fitting price to make a pact with me.
I know. If it means perfectly solving the world's mysteries, emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
Oh, you've got a few screws in your head loose, don't you? Why are you...
To make everyone happy, of course.
Huh?
I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. Although it's a known fact that some truths are cruel in nature, but exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect...
Are you serious?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Is it really so strange to wish for that? I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. I said that?
When you found out someone created a homunculus of you, and that it was part of the great global mystery, you formed a pact with me to settle things with yourself. And that's the path you chose for your perfect solution. You even sacrificed your memories and your position as #1 to make it happen. So my being here with you is proof of what's right or wrong can change depending on who you ask. There are infinite correct answers, but there's only one definite truth. And that's what's inside this mystery labyrinth. Whether it's correct or not is a separate issue that you can figure out after. But right now, you have to expose the truth. Otherwise, if you give that up, then your life as a detective, it'll all be for nothing. Master, you're not alone. If you can't do it by yourself, then rely on me. We may not be the best partners in the world, but we make a pretty good pair. So, don't call it quits by yourself.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is... I'm not the old me anymore. But... there is something I haven't given up on. I want to bring happiness to everyone. I believe that from the bottom, so... how happiness shrouded in mystery isn't...
Master!
real happiness. Happiness not...
You believe that could
I see. He's a mystery phantom of you, not me. You think you can achieve this so...
A copy couldn't accomplish it, but you think you can? You're an empty shell of a... Do you honestly think you can...
I'm by your side, Master.
I know, Shinigami. Let's expose these mysteries to... My memories in my past don't matter. I will solve it all... 10 years ago, Amaterasu Corporation received a request from the UG to research homunculi. The UG planned to use these immortal synthetic humans for military purposes. A massive amount of money was poured into the research, and Amaterasu and Kanai Ward developed quickly as a result. But the UG also set up their own research facility, which pit the two organizations against each other. And 3 years ago, the UG facility finally succeeded in creating a homunculus. This was the birth of the homunculus based on the top detective of the WDO, #1. The first of its kind in the world. You, Makoto Kabutsuchi! Here I go! I can't lose. Duplicates?
So this is the last stand. Well, the facts only matter to one of them. So, find the real guy and throw the truth right at his...
Yeah, let's! I can't back down! I won't lose! Stay out of my way! The only successful specimen in existence. Your creation was the root cause of the grand mystery this city got dragged into! To eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone. As your clone, I want the same thing. And that's why I'll protect everyone in Kanai Ward. These pitiful homunculi didn't ask to be made, and neither did I. The Peacekeepers Yomi held the real power in Amaterasu. And upon hearing of the UG facility's successful experiment, Amaterasu panicked and extracted blood from all the residents of Kanai Ward to initiate Project Homunculus. The experiment failed, and the defective homunculi went berserk after exposure to sunlight, ravaging the city. This is the Blank Week mystery. You arrived at the city during these events and tried to rectify things. You made the rain cloud generator to block out the sun and brought the people back to their senses. But the original residents had already been wiped out by then. The homunculi didn't remember anything from the Blank Week, returning to their lives thinking they were human. The Yuji decided to exterminate Kanai Ward along with the defective homunculi. I won't lose! Defeat you! I have to save everyone! But when you found out about the Yuji's inhumane research, you blackmailed them to cover up the events of the Blank Week mystery! I did whatever was necessary to protect Kanai Ward. All that did was create more unsolved mysteries. Still, I wanted to protect the homunculi. I had to. If I didn't, who would? After your negotiations with the Yuji, Kanai Ward became isolated and independent. True to his word, the former CEO of Amaterasu abdicated his position to you. You immediately put an end to the homunculus research. This was to prevent the creation of any more tragic homunculi, and to hide their existence from the world. Poisonous number one, you took advantage of the WDO. You abducted vicious criminals and brought them to Kanai Ward. Here I go. Take this! These criminals were turned into food for the city's homunculi. This is the truth behind the global kidnapping case! Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. That's always been my creed. But things changed when I discovered I was a homunculus. I've become someone else since I learned there were others like me. Director Yomi was your biggest obstacle in protecting the homunculi of Kanai Ward. He and Dr. Wester were planning to leak information about them to the outside world. If Kanai Ward's secret had been made public, the UG would have been forced to act. Yomi grew too powerful, So you summoned master detectives to Kanai Ward to get rid of him for you! Once gathered here, we faced off with the Peacekeepers just like you wanted. You helped Chief Yako get his revenge from behind the scenes, taking Dr. Weska and Yomi out of the picture! I can't lose. I have to defeat you! Stay out of my way! Take this! I'll push through! I may be alone, but I'll still fight. I have to defeat you! I have to save everyone! I have to do it!
Master! I'll help you out! Get him! There you go! Let's go!
Thanks, Shinigami! This is everything that happened in Kanai Ward! Koto Kagutsuchi! Using Kanai Ward is your excuse! You tried to enshroud everything, including your own crimes in mystery! This is the real perfect solution. The only difference is the world hasn't caught up to me yet. The WDO now belongs to me. The unified government will soon fall into my hands. So I believed. But I can only lie to the people of Kanai Ward for so long. We're coming to a tipping point. I know that will come eventually, but there's no turning back. What am I supposed to do? What else should I sacrifice? What can I do to save everyone? All this time, I've carried this burden alone. I can't take it anymore. Somebody help me.
You did it, Master!
Sorry, Shinigami. Can you... You wanted someone to stop you from the beginning, didn't you? Were you... Is that why you led me here? I don't fight to lose. As the real me, only one of us will leave this mystery labyrinth. It looks like the conclusion. I realized something the first time. There was no perfect solution for Kana. There's a great contradiction. In order to follow through with the perfect solution, I despise unsolved mysteries more than anyone else. The mysteries. Kanai Ward can't be trapped in the rain for much longer. You can't live in a world of lies forever. We have to put an end to this. I guess we do. I know, but can you really do it? What's wrong? If you refuse, I'll become death, or the devil himself for the sake of Kanai Ward. Now, either you reap my soul, destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, and expose the truth of Kanai Ward. Or give up and remain here forever. What is your solution?
Master, I already said everything I wanted to. In the end, it's your I believe in you.
What's wrong? Destroy me!
If you choose to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth, I'll reap the culprit's soul like I always do. That will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth and kill the culprit. It would solve the global kidnapping case, but there would be chaos in Kanai Ward. The world will know about the homunculi. And who knows what'll happen to them? I really don't know what to do.
Exposing the truth to make everyone happy is the perfect
Are you sure?
I've decided. The Mystery Labyrinth must be destroyed. That's a relief. I knew you'd make the right choice. I can finally... No, I won't be the one to destroy the Mystery Labyrinth. What? I'd only need to gather evidence and expose Kanai Ward's secrets to solve this case. There is no place for emotion in that. But that's not how I want things to be. That's not the perfect solution It's not the perfect solution unless everyone is saved. Do you still not get it? It's not just about my ideals. I have a plan. What are you going to do? I've put a lot of thought into this. When it comes to the perfect solution that can bring true happiness to the people of Kanai Ward, there is no answer. In the end, detectives are just I don't believe a solution brought by an outsider will make... So instead, why not let the people of Kanai Ward decide for themselves?
What do you mean by that?
Tell everyone in Kanai Ward the truth, and let them choose their own futures. Have the people decide how to fix this problem. You're leaving it to others to solve? It's not my solution, it's everyone's. I'll let everyone in Kanai Ward do what I can't do on my own. Even if a great detective reached out from above, only the city's residents can solve the contradictions facing them. Do you really think that... I'm sure of it. I believe, and I'm sure you do too. After all, so whether it's right or wrong, at least it's something everyone will decide upon together. That would be for the best. I think that is the perfect solution this city needs.
But how do you intend on telling everyone the truth? They might not believe it.
That's where you come in. I want you to directly tell them everything. Not as the homunculus of the WDO's #1, but as Amaterasu's CEO, who has been protecting Kanai Ward. I think everyone will listen to you. I want you to work together with everyone who lives in this city to find the answer to this unsolvable mystery. Solving the mystery in the real world will destroy the Mystery Labyrinth that was spawned from it. Right?
Labyrinth is the physical embodiment of a mystery in the real world, after all. If the mystery in the real world vanishes, so will its manifestation here.
That settles it. You need to leave here alive so you can destroy the Mystery Labyrinth from the real world. And you intend to stay here, in my place?
Master, I think you already know this, but that means you will die.
Yeah, I know. Are you sure about this? You're sacrificing your own life just to let others find the solution. I can't believe a detective would make that choice. No, probably not. But remember, I've done everything alone until now. Even before coming to this, I've always decided everything on my own. We share the same DNA. And yet, you're trusting someone. This feels weird to say to myself. That's why you've placed all the burden on yourself. But on the other hand, Even though I've lost so much, I'm far from perfect, so all I can do is rely on others.
You do always rely on others whenever.
But to rely on others, well, it's like you believe in them. And if you can't figure out the perfect solution, then why not?
Well, that's one sure way for Master to solve this. You're always letting other.
Can you cancel coalescence on your own? Yes. Whoever wields coalescence can revoke it at any time. And if coalescence is canceled,
He was never supposed to be in here to begin with, so he'll be tossed back into the.
well then, all that's left is for you to. I'll stay here and wait for you to destroy the mystery labyrinth.
I'm sure your soul will vanish before then, Master.
And what if I betrayed you instead? Even you would never do that. It's how I know I can trust.
You'll never be a great detective, Master. I've been saying it all along, but
I see. You used to solve everything on your own, but you accepted the help of your partner, and very well. You can count on me. I'm now going to cancel my coalescence.
well, he's gone.
Yeah.
By the way, Master, you can still reconsider this. If the soul of the real culprit gets reaped, the mystery labyrinth will be destroyed as you. Right, I know, but destroying the mystery labyrinth from outside is a smart idea for a goober like you. Though you did drop the ball.
Even now, you can't be. It may not be the perfect solution I wanted, but if ever.
Aww, I wanted to make you a detective greater than number one. But I guess that.
Whoa, what's going on?
What do you mean? It's the mystery labyrinth's emergency exit.
Emergency exit?
Emergency exit, huh? Well, there is one, kinda.
There is?
But it doesn't solve anything. You'll just go right back to the mess you came from. Besides, to use the emergency exit, you'll have to.
And.
Don't worry about it. Using it here wouldn't help anyway.
Huh? This door is the.
You'll go back to the moment Makoto was pointing a gun at you before we entered the mystery labyrinth. But he should be fine now, so I'm sure you can leave without worry.
Wait, hold on. It's that easy? What about the head?
Oh, that. It's not much. It'll just cancel our pact.
What?
But if that happens, your memories will come back. Maybe this would actually be better for you.
I can get my memories back if I go through that door.
You got it.
But what will happen to you if our pact is canceled?
Nothing you should worry about. Once you end our pact, you'll forget all about me and the mystery labyrinths.
Huh? What?
And that's how it goes with death gods. It's why our existence isn't exactly widely known. The same goes for the people who entered the mystery labyrinth using coalescence. They forget all about it.
But what will happen to you?
I can either return to the Book of Death and sleep for centuries, or vanish. I actually have no idea. It's the first time anybody's used the emergency. But I figured it'd be okay to let you use it. Anyway, I guess this is goodbye. What's with that face? You should be happy right now. You'll get your memories back and finally be free of your annoying partner.
How could I be happy about this? You've helped me so much. Isn't there any way we can leave here together?
Don't do that, Master. You should be saying, I never want to see your ugly face again, and take off like you just hit the jackpot. You should tell me that you hated our time together. Otherwise, you'll make me second-guess myself. Hey! Before you lost your memories, you solved cases without anyone's help, right?
So I've heard. I don't remember.
Well, because you lost your memories, You were forced to depend on you and number one began walking different paths. But in the end, you solved the mystery of Kanai Ward, even when your past self, maybe before you lost your memories. You planned for all of this to happen. You figured out that the perfect solution you could come up with on your own wasn't enough. So maybe you trusted the version of yourself that lost his memories and then you went and trusted the people of Kanai.
That's all the more reason why I don't want to. Otherwise, I'll never be able to apologize.
There's no other way. Well, if by some miracle you remembered, I hope you make your wish come, about wanting to eradicate all unsolved mysteries in the world and making people happy. Hey, come on, Master! Boys are...
I can't help.
Come on, please. You better stand up and walk straight, even without yours truly. I'm putting my trust in you, Master.
Yeah, one day I'll show you a world where everyone is happy. I swear.
Good. There's no time. You better hurry, or the mystery labyrinth will absorb you. Oh, hold on! Bye-bye, Master.
Thank you, Shinigami.
I'm not sad or anything. I'm used to being alone. And that solves everything. Doesn't it?
I've gotten that trainee detective to agree. The preparations are complete. Now, let's begin.
I'll be taking all your memories. You sure about this? I would think number one of the WDO could solve the case all on his own.
No. Where I'm going, that's not sufficient to make everyone happy. Besides, it's best to pack light for a journey.
You sound like someone about to commit suicide.
I'm signing a pact with a death god. It's basically the same as dying.
You're right about that. I mean, you'll be a different person when you wake up.
Look after me when I do. I know you won't be able to say much due to our pact, but please guide me on the path to becoming a detective. I'm putting my trust in you.
You really are crazy. Nobody should trust a death god with their life.
I have a feeling you and I will do well together.
You sure you're brave enough to be my partner? You're not gonna whine the whole time, are you? Well, since you've entrusted yourself to me, I'll be your mentor. I'll turn you from a little fledgling to a great detective.
I look forward to it.
Now, let's begin. Are you ready to give everything for the truth?
Yes, of course. And about what you asked earlier. I'm serious. I I will show you a world where everyone is happy. Even if it's a different version of me, I promise I'll make it happen.
So you're fine with every part of the pact?
Yes, of course.
You better keep your end of the bargain. Even if you forget all about me. Cross your heart and hope to die, Master. More rain. Same as always. Until recently, I despised this rain. I thought it was just dark and sad. But now I see it differently. It's a gentle rain, protecting us. A strange illusion appears when I look up at it. The rain isn't falling on me, but rather, I am ascending toward it. At least, that's how it feels. Well, I suppose that's enough sentimentality for today. Time to go shopping. First, a new raincoat. PlayStation